So Jacqueline, here we are at the beginning of Holy Week. And I often find that so many people just rush from Palm Sunday to Easter Sunday, and they don't really reflect on the journey that Jesus takes throughout Holy Week. And I think it's even more difficult this year during lockdown because of all of the rules and everything else. And so many of us are not going to be able to meet during Holy Week as we normally would in church.
Yeah, I know what you mean, Alison, but I think I've had a bit of an idea.
Well, Jacqueline, I know you, you're so good, you always have fabulous ideas, so tell me more.
Well, I just thought, why don't we bake our way through Holy Week?
Oh, tell me more, what do you mean?
Well, we could make a tasty treat each day and then maybe have a short reflection.
I like the sound of that sounds interesting.
Yeah. Well, there's lots of different ingredients go into a recipe, and you need each ingredient to make the recipe work. This is my thinking. And in a similar way, there's a recipe of stories with different ingredients that all come together, and they have to happen to begin to understand the true meaning of Easter. So my thought was, let's start baking our journey through Holy Week.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
So our bake for Palm Sunday is a date slicing. Got all the ingredients already measured out and ready to go. So the first thing we do is we put our chopped dates, so make sure you take the stones out if you have dates with stones in, and we put these in a pan and we're going to soften them. And with our dates we put in the water, lemon juice, we put in 2 tablespoons of sugar, brown sugar, and we put our half teaspoon of baking soda. Melt your butter in the pan and place in your bowl your flour, the porridge, the brown sugar, and your 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, and then just make sure that's all mixed together. And when you've got all of your dried ingredients mixed together, we're going to pour on the melted butter. So with half of the mixture, you can put it into your pan. So once the dates have softened, you just put them in a bowl and set them to one side until they cool. So when the dates have cooled down, you just pour them over the top of your mixture, your base mixture. And then with the rest of the crumb, you can just use your fingers, make sure they're nice and clean, and just make sure the top of the dates are all covered. And then pop into the oven at 160 degrees for about 20 minutes. So here we are on Palm Sunday. We started our Lent journey 5 weeks ago and have been thoughtfully and reflectively on a journey towards the cross. Today it begins to get a bit more exciting. We are beginning to see a glimpse of the bigger picture. 8 days of drama that Christians believe changed the world. An incredible journey that still changes people's lives today. And as we continue on this amazing journey, excited feet become sore feet. Sad feet become dancing feet. It is a roller coaster of a week. Today is a celebration, but it's only part of the puzzle that we call the Passion. The picture starts to unfold, and it's a bit like a jigsaw puzzle. But unlike the jigsaw puzzles that we would buy today that generally have 4 corners and then the picture is finished, God's picture never ends. It has no corners, and the picture just grows and grows as people come to faith. Sometimes it is difficult to see the bigger picture because things can generally just get in the way, and even the disciples did not quite understand what was happening. The journey to the cross is gathering pace. Jesus' triumphant entry into Jerusalem was met by crowds of people laying palm branches in front of him. They were waving them in the air, shouting, "Hosanna, Hosanna." The picture unfolds. Will you see the bigger picture on your journey through Holy Week? Or does your picture have 4 corners? Has your journey stopped?